Good evening, everybody. This is Matt from everythingisradioactive.com, and we get to unpackage a few new things tonight. So, without further ado, let's do it. All right, so here's a cute little paper bag. They gave me this at the local antique store, and there are three new little treasures inside that I found. So let's go ahead and unpackage the first one. All right, here we go. We're going to unpackage the first thing. You might guess what it is looking at the color. It looks can be deceiving. This is a real radioactive glass swan. And in a minute, we'll test it out and see just how radioactive it is. So there's the first object. Before we unpackage the next one, I went ahead and got out my UV flashlight, and man, does it light this thing up, which is usually the easiest way to find Vaseline glass if you're scouting around the local antique store. So now we're going to go ahead and open up the second little package. It's got two little things inside it that are kind of fun. These are little tiny Fiestaware salt and pepper shakers. A little cork in the bottom. And they were $6 for the set. Really unique little piece, and I was stunned to see that they are very much radioactive. Probably got a discount on it because this one's got a crack. Looks like they glued it back together. It's missing the cork, but people were actually putting salt and pepper in these things and sprinkling it all over their food at one time. Frightening. So anyways, we'll move those over here. And now the next big reveal. So the folks at Mazur Instruments decided that they would like me to test one of their Geiger counters. They sent it to me. It's in this nice protective Pelican case, genuine real deal. And we are going to open it up. We're going to power it on, and we're going to see just how noisy it gets with these little pieces here. So opening it up, and inside is the unit. This unit is heavy. I'd say it's pretty durable. It's all sealed shut. Looks like it has a rechargeable battery in it, and it does have a pancake sensor, so we can pick up alpha, beta, gamma, and X-ray with this Geiger counter. This is the PRM-9000 Radiation Monitor. Again, it's from Mazur Instruments. So I'm going to go ahead and power it on, and we'll slide this guy down over here. I'll put these guys over here so we can see what each one of them reads without them interfering. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit the power button now. It says to hold the key down to power it on. Holding it. And it looks like it's doing a little boot up. It is detecting microsieverts per hour, my favorite unit. And it looks like it is on, so let's give it a whirl. We're going to go ahead and, I'm just kind of getting a little closer to the swan. And there we are. Let's give it a reading here. I'm going to let it sit for about a minute and come back. All right, it's been about a minute, and we are getting 7.6, upwards of 8 microsieverts per hour from this little Vaseline glass guy. Pretty staggering, considering that the background radiation at my house is around 0.15. Now we'll move on to the full Fiestaware. I'm gonna let this unit sit here for about a minute so it can the readings can go down, and then we'll check in on the Fiestaware. All right, we are back, and background radiation right now is around 0.1. So let's go ahead and move over to the little Fiestaware guys. Just gonna bring it over here so they're not anywhere near the glowing swan. and we'll get a reading on it. You'll notice that this one is quite a bit louder than the Swan, and that's because the Fiestaware is a lot more radioactive. So I'll let this sit here for about a minute so we don't have to bore you with the noise, and we'll come back and look at it. And we are back. The current reading is hanging around 89, 88, 87, 86. It's safe to say it's in the high 80s microsieverts per hour. So this is about 10 times more radioactive than the little Swan. And that's why it's making so much noise. So definitely don't want to use these as anything you eat from or sprinkle salt and pepper on your food with. These are actually very radioactive. And that again is a review of two different sources of radioactivity: the Fiestaware salt and pepper shaker and the Vaseline glass Swan. And this is using the Mazur PRM-9000 Radiation Monitor. And you can see right now, I'm back about 1.5 feet from these little guys, and it's picking it up. So certainly not something to eat or use with your food. So that's all for me tonight. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, have a radioactive day.